Uh, Damn, where to start? It's been one hell of a year. For anybody who doesn't know, um, I am Necron NoobTube, and I am the founder of Dirty Disgusting Despicable Gaming. When I created the original YouTube channel, it was something for just me and some friends to be able to make random content and be able to upload stuff up. However, some issues occurred within said group around the time that I got the channel up, and it kind of stagnated for a while. At which point, I decided to start making just random videos that came to my head. I think I said that I'd make about 20 different videos, and almost all of them fell through. Mostly because I was balancing work with trying to do this, and by the time that it felt like it was ready to get out the door, it seemed like it was a little too late to put something out. There were a lot of projects that got nearly completed, and I just canned them because they seemed irrelevant. But then the coronavirus pandemic happened, and I actually had some free time. And in the start of 2020, I wrote and edited top 10 videos of 2019. And I put it out just expecting, some friends to go check it out and like it. And I think right now it's still just sitting at 200 something views, but it broke 100 within 24 hours. And the amount of support I got from a lot of my friends was phenomenal. They liked the direct criticism, the not accepting the tropes that are being put forward in video games these days that a lot of people just kind of roll over and say, oh yeah, that's cool. So it gave me the drive to want to do more. However, I got hit with what's called a medical board. I was relocated from Japan to North Carolina. And during this time, I've been having to deal with a lot of my own mental health issues. I remember not long after I got here, I managed to put out the Ghost of Tsushima review, which I was just very passionate about that project, wanted it out there. But since then, I've been dealing with my own personal things. I kept trying to find somebody to sit on the channel with me. Went through a few people. A couple of them were optimistic, but then backed out. No diss on them. Hey, whatever you got to do with your life, you freaking do it. And this is, my little passion project. It's not going to put that responsibility on somebody else. And for a while there, I kind of gave up. I felt like it just wasn't meant to be. I had my own things to worry about. I sank into a really, really dark place there for a little while. I really hope y'all can't hear that. My stomach is going ballistic right now, even though I just ate. I sank into a really dark place, and it wasn't fun. It definitely wasn't fun for the people around me and the people who cared about me. I feel that over the last few months, though, I've done a really good job of rebounding and trying to find some purpose. I'm probably coming up on the end of my military term right now, and it's I got to find something to do. And everybody wants the opportunity to possibly chase their dream. And my dream is to be a video game critic. My whole life I wanted to be a Marine, and the Marine Corps is done with me. And so this is kind of a golden-plated opportunity for me to take for a little bit and try to pursue this passion of mine. But I actually have to commit. So there it is. That's where I've been for the past year. I did about a month in inpatient. Didn't help. I got sober for a little bit, and I learned how to manage my life without some kind of substance crutch. And I've gotten better. Not nearly where I want to be, but I've gotten better. And I'm ready to sit down and focus on projects again. This is 100% unscripted. I had a few things I wanted to talk about, but I'm realizing now they're probably not appropriate to put in this. Oh, yeah. We blame it on the depression all we want, but some of my friends that I game with on PlayStation will also be able to tell you that depression and the dark ether skin is what kept me from working on projects for the longest time. I don't know if anybody's ever had that self-imposed objective to meet in video games. I've seen people do it like no crimes in Grand Theft Auto or whatever. I don't know. I've always been a zombies fan ever since World at War. My first console, aside from my PS2, my dad got a 360 for a while, and World at War was one of the games we had on it. And he and I played a lot of zombies on there. And then I did a lot of zombies in Black Ops 3, which I think was like the pinnacle of zombies. But I never like got super far into it. I didn't complete as many Easter eggs as I wanted. And when Cold War came out and all my friends were on Cold War, I decided to get it for the zombies because I saw Outbreak and I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. I wish Vanguard had stuck with it. By the way, fuck you, Vanguard. You suck. This happens a lot. I don't even know what I was talking about. Dark Aether skin. I finally got it after sinking fucking God knows how many fucking hours into zombies. Way more than I should have. I got enough gold skins to get enough diamond skins to get the fucking Dark Aether skin. And I did not realize when I hopped over to Warzone that Cold War zombies skins do not carry over to Warzone. So all those fights for bragging rights, I didn't even get to use. It's quite epic. It was great. It was a fantastic fucking waste of my time. And by waste of my time, I assure you, I sunk over like 40 hours into zombies trying to acquire this. So for anybody who's not a gamer watching this, yes, I have no life. Thank you very much for rubbing it in. But yeah, I made this office when we moved to North Carolina with the objective of turning it into my workspace, my little free thinking zone. And for anybody who's come over to my house since then could tell you, my office was an incomplete mess until about a month ago. I finally knuckled down and I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So, to announce, the channel is moving. For the ability to be able to tack on other people if I find somebody else who wants to work. The original channel was tacked on to one of my personal emails. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to give up one of my personal emails to other people to be able to use it. And YouTube was giving me issues about trying to change the email. Long story short, the original channel. Long story short, the original channel for Triple D Gaming is no longer. It is now just some gaming. I will occasionally upload random shit to that. But it's also going to become my video dump location because for anybody who doesn't know, I do most of my screen capture through PlayStation. I play mainly on PlayStation. I've got a decent gaming laptop now to be able to play video games on the PC, and occasionally you'll get some stuff on there running OBS captures. But Xbox and Switch, you're not really going to get content from me on that stuff. Fucking tangent. The PlayStation, in order to get the footage from my PlayStation, I have to upload it to YouTube and then download it from YouTube with a 4K video downloader. And then once I download it, I can edit it. I totally forgot where I was going with this. And oh yeah, now I remember. That YouTube channel is going to become my dump location for all of my PlayStation 4 videos or PS5 videos. So whenever I have to upload shit, I'm just going to dump it. You're going to find a bunch of random ass fucking video files in there from time to time. It's just a dumping ground for me to get them so I can download them and then delete them. So that's what that's going to be. There is already a new channel set up, however. Right under the name of the last one. Dirty, Disgusting, Despicable Gaming. Shout out to my girl Shelby for getting me the fucking hoodie. It's official. There's no merch yet. But I'm putting in the effort. I'm going to make it fucking happen. And to give it to y'all straight, I've already got 3 completed scripts that I am going to start recording right after this. I have kind of an old one, Deathloop, which came out back last year sometime. I can't even remember the specific month. But I wrote a script for it and never recorded it because, again, I fell into one of my slumps and I said, fuck it, there's no point, yada, yada, yada. Whatever, I'm over that. Also completed is a Dying Light 2 script. I'm going to record that after I record the Deathloop script. Normally, writing and recording the scripts is what hinders me the most once I actually sit down to editing. I love editing. It reminds me of the audio video class I was in high school, and I normally knock that shit out of the park pretty quick. And then after that, currently in progress, not completed, just the other day. I mean, today's the 5th of March, and I think the game came out on the 24th, so that'll put you in a mindset of how much I sank into it to complete it to try to get y'all a timely review, is the Horizon Forbidden West review. One of my favorite game series of all time, and I can finally call it a series now that it got a sequel, is Horizon. I love Aloy as a protagonist. I think she is the perfect female archetype for trying to make a female hero. And she's fucking awesome. And I can't wait to put that one out for y'all. The next project after that was going to be Elex 2. I was going to make a month of sequels reviews. However, I don't know if anybody even plays Elex. I played the first one, and it was kind of a weird guilty pleasure for me. I acknowledged the shittiness of it, but still played through it. The second one, it makes the video look like my TV's about to fucking go out. And I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole until they unfuck it at least a little bit. It's hard to believe that the studio that brought us Saints Row is just keep continuing to put out fucking garbage. You might get an Elden Ring review. Might. Big might. I have played every single From Software game. I have never completed a From Software game, but Elden Ring's got me hooked. I'm in it pretty good. And plus, my wife might actually start playing it, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Normally, in order to hold myself accountable, I have to put myself on the spot. I'm that guy who I'll let myself go to shit. But if an expectation is put out there, somebody else has an expectation of me, I'll rise to meet it. And so this is me creating an expectation. You will get 3 videos by mid-April. I'm going to try to release them in 2-week intervals to give myself some space. I'm not going to knuckle down and try to put out a gaming video every week. That would be fucking nuts. I would kill myself trying to do it. Yeah. I'm back, bitches. I'm going to do this. I really appreciate the support for everybody who stood by me over the last year. It was a little over a year ago I got out of the hospital, and it's been a fucking trek. But I'm ready to do better. I'm ready to make some fucking banging content for y'all as well. If y'all have any recommendations for something I can make, again, I've also got the PC up and running. It's able to pull some decent stuff. I'd even be willing to do some regular indie stuff like that. Ooh, yeah. Now that the 1.5 patch has come out, I might do a PC to PS5 side-by-side comparison of where Cyberpunk is at this point in time. Sorry about that. Cyberpunk, another little guilty pleasure of mine. Took me a little while to take off the rose-colored glasses whenever it came out. But I'm probably going to work on that as well and give y'all something of that because I already got a bunch of old footage for that I can throw in to compare to where it's at now. All right, unedited. This is running at 16 minutes right now, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Necron NoobTube, and welcome back to Dirty Disgusting Despicable Gaming, or Triple D Gaming. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Please stick around.